Hello traders, and I welcome you to the Forex Board Trading Academy this Friday, the last trading day of the week. We're here today with another trade idea, not the analysis, and this idea is for the New Zealand versus Swiss franc currency pair. Well, to begin with, I would like to say that this is a counter trend idea. Although I've mentioned that most of the ideas will be trend following, this will be the counter trend idea. So guys, stay cautious. This is the higher risk idea, just to let you know. So before we get started, as usual, I would like to remind you that all the information in this video is for educational purpose only. It should not be considered as a financial advice. So here is a bigger picture on the New Zealand Swiss franc, which has been trending down since July 22nd. This was a consistent downtrend. Price has been moving downwards after it actually broke the triangle here formed at the top when price tested 0.6224. Now what we have, guys, is a formation of this double bottom and the bullish divergence on the RCI. So this is a potential reversal signal, and we might see this rise towards one of the resistances. Why I have chosen to go against the trend is because of multiple signals on the weak gold, weak silver, and very weak Swiss franc. So this idea complements other Swiss related ideas, and I would like just to add to it. And this is the reason I'm going counter trend, although it's a higher, riskier approach. Again, reminding you that what I have done here, after the breakout of the triangle, I have applied FIBs to this correction, corrective wave up. And if we look at this level here, which is 361.8 FIBs, we had a clean rejection when the price tested the bottom of the channel. And then you can see this channel trend line was rejected cleanly again, and then price spiked down. So what happened to this level? Why it's important? Now, if I go to the daily chart, here we had this clean bounce, price spiked below, failed to close, and then there was no daily closing price below the spike produced. For me, this is the rejection of this support, which is pretty clean bounce, suggesting the reversal to the upside. In regards to the entry, the ideal was upon the price breaking the previous high. If I go to 1 hour chart, this was the resistance, so the breakout was the ideal entry point. Although it still seems like attractive opportunity because the risk reward here is quite good, so it could be even higher. But the ideal price obviously would be near 0.5937 because this is the level of key resistance. We had the rejection right there. We might expect the price to retest. We might expect price to move lower and produce yet another spike, but we are protected from that by the stop loss. But I do believe this will be a pretty fast move to the upside. There was a breakout above the channel. There was a breakout above the downtrend trend line, and I have used this corrective wave after the breakout to apply FIBs to it. And here we have 161.2 resistance, which corresponds to 161.8 FIBs applied to this correction. So here is the first key resistance, which is located at 0.6063. There is a potential for more growth. There is a 50% FIBs. I have applied FIBs to this downtrend, and here is the 50% FIBs. And here is 127% FIBs. This is another resistance area, and I think it could be tested over the period of, I don't know, maybe throughout the next week, maybe earlier. And it could be that price will be going much higher. Now, the first resistance corresponds to the 200 exponential moving average. If we extend it, it will be kind of like that. So we will be testing this level quite soon, and it will be important. If there will be a rejection, we are out of the trade. If not, we can hold, because this level can become then a support and long-term uptrend will begin. Very interesting idea indeed, considering this bullish divergence on the RCI, breakouts above the trend line and the channel. And now it's time to move on to our previous ideas and analysis on multiple currency pairs, starting off with the Australian Swiss franc. This is the idea we had. I will probably move to the daily chart so we can clearly see what is the what is happening here, because on the forward chart it's just too much going on. And here is the range trading. We're having the third month of range trading on the Australian Swiss franc. Sooner or later the trend will emerge, and I think it will be to the upside. This could be quite a good move, approximately 700 pips to the upside on this pair. Still waiting. Price is in green right now, and I do like the setup, how it looks. So we are holding strong to this idea. Swiss franc, it continues to range. We are currently testing the 200 exponential moving average and could be rejected. Still valid idea, still expecting move to the upside. This is another CHF idea. So basically we have Australian Swiss franc, Euro Swiss franc, then we have Pound Swiss franc, Canadian Swiss franc, and New Zealand Swiss franc. Well, we will see obviously, but it looks like Swiss franc will be losing big time. Australian versus dollar. Here price is consolidating for the time being, but we're producing higher highs and higher lows, looking good for an upside. Pound Swiss franc, it's going quite nicely, so expecting the target to be tested quite soon. Overall in good profit, and it was a perfect risk to reward ratio. Canadian Swiss franc is in green after rejecting the moving averages, and it returned back to the entry today and still looking good for continuation of the uptrend. So holding strong. Pound versus dollar. This idea we would have fixed profit, but I'm watching it. What will be happening? I still believe the resistance can be tested. If not, then not. The profit here has been fixed and kicked out by the exit here at the break even on the other half of the trade. So waiting just to see and following up on this idea. Euro Australian dollar idea of Wednesday. Here we expected this rejection. I was talking about this yesterday. It happened, and now price is in green. I do believe there will be a downtrend as discussed. And silver. On the silver, guys, this is exactly what happened. I was expecting this spike, and most importantly, price failed to close above this resistance. Now, at this stage, I think price will produce yet another spike. I do think there is a potential, but it's already looking pretty good for a sell. We will be looking at the selling idea on gold on Monday. This is something that I think would be interesting to many. And this would not be analysis, but the idea, since the trend is becoming bearish, and I already saw some signals, bearish signals, that the price is going down. But on Monday, I will share them with you, and we will see what are the setups. So on the silver, it's looking bearish, but guys, look, there is a support. The channel has been rejected, so opportunity is kind of still not that perfect. It's not the perfect sell setup, and the ideal would be actually break below this level, then produce spike again higher above this level, and only then it would be the perfect selling opportunity. So looking bearish so far is going as a secondary scenario we have drawn here, and this is still what is expected. The only case it can go up is break above the 28.70. And for now, that's all. We went through all the ideas. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please smash the like, subscribe to the channel, ask your questions. That would be really appreciated. And yet again, I'm reminding you that we are about to start the premium trade signals group, and I would like to get more of your feedback, whether you like it, what would you like to see in the group. Would you like to see fiat currencies and or the cryptocurrencies as well? This feedback would really help us to make this group just as you want it to be. And I would like also to thank you all for commenting on this topic in one of our previous videos. I really appreciate it, got some good feedback. And yes, we are starting the signals soon. So stay tuned. Hopefully sometime next week there will be something launched. Take care, guys. I wish you excellent weekend. Enjoy your days off, and I will see you on Monday.